everyone. Today in this video, let's see how accounts are affected when customer invoices or vendor bills are created in Odoo 14. So first we have to configure accounting mode from our accounting module. So when you go to configuration settings, uh, we can configure the accounting mode. So there are mainly two types of accounting practices that are widely adopted across the globe. One is continental and other one is Anglo-Saxon. So continental is by default enabled, and if you have to use Anglo-Saxon, you have to enable it from here. So uh, in the case of continental accounting, the expense account is affected at the time of purchase. On the other hand, in the case of Anglo-Saxon accounting, the expense account is affected at the time of processing a sales order. So now I'm not enabling this. I want to use continental accounting. Okay, so before creating any entry, that is creating an invoice or vendor bill, we have to set the accounting mode. Okay, now let's create a customer invoice and see how entries are created. Accounting entries are created. So let's choose a customer, and here let's add the product. Okay, so let's check the product details. Okay, so here we can see the product category, and inside which we can set inventory valuation. So can set the costing method inventory valuation, whether to pose accounting entries manually or automatically. So I'm going to set, I have set for this product automated. So accounting entries will be posted automatically, and we have to set the account stock properties. So these accounts are already set, like stock valuation account, stock journal, stock input account, stock output account. And you can see income account and expense account is set for the product category. So which can be used for the product. Okay, so you can see total price is 800.40, and you can see customer taxes given, added. Okay, now let's confirm the customer invoice. And here you can see we have a tab journal items. So when an invoice is generated and validated, under journal items, you can see here an amount is debited in debtors account. So this debtors account is actually account receivable, which is set inside the customer. So when you check the contact form of the customer and come under accounting, you can see here by default in Odoo, account receivable and payable is set. So you can see the debtors account. Debtors is account receivable. So before making payment, this amount will be debited in this account. That is the amount that need to be received from customer. And you can see income account local sales. So now amount is credited, and you can see we have two accounts, that is for taxes, SGST payable and CGST payable. And you can see amounts are credited. And you can also see journal entries created for the customer invoice. So here we have different journals: sales, purchase, bank and cash, miscellaneous. So when you open a sales journal, you can see an entry is created for the invoice. I can see entry related to the invoice. So here we can see the receivable account, debit, credit, you can see income account and tax account. Okay, and here we have option to create a reverse invoice and duplicate the invoice, or we can edit the invoice from here. So when you click on edit, here we have an option to make the payment for the invoice. Okay, so now when the customer have made the payment, we can register the payment in bank journal. So now here when you come under account, you can see we have a bank and cash journal. So when you open it, here we can see an entry is created for the invoice. So you can see now amount is credited in debtors account, that is receivable account, and amount is debited in outstanding receipts account. So this outstanding receipts account is new in Odoo 14. That is, before reconciling the invoice with bank statements, the amount will be posted in outstanding accounts. And only after reconciliation, it will be posted directly to bank account. Okay. So as we know, our invoice is in payment. So we have to reconcile, then only it will be posted to bank account. Okay. Now let's see how accounts are affected when vendor bills are created. Okay, so bill is posted. So here we can view the journal items created. Here we can view the account that is payable account, that is creditors account. So you can see amount is credited, and our expense account, purchase expense. So you can see amount is debited, and here we have our taxes. Can view purchase tax. Can view amounts are debited. So as the accounting mode is continental, expense account will be affected after creating bill. And if you are setting Anglo-Saxon, the expense account will not be affected this time because only when a sale order is processed and invoice is generated, expense will be affected. Okay, now we can check our purchase journal. Okay, so here you can see that amount is debited in expense account, and you can see amount is credited in creditors account. Okay, now we can register the payment, pay for the bill. Okay, and so here you can see amount is debited in creditors account, that is account payable account, and you can see outstanding payments account, amount is debited, credited. This is because uh, only after reconciling this payment with bill with the bank statement, the amount will be added to the bank account. Till then, it will be posted in outstanding payments account. So you can see that's how accounts are affected when customer invoices or vendor bills are created in Odoo. So if you have any doubts related to this video, you can add your comments below. And if you're looking for any Odoo implementation or customization in your business, drop your request to odoo@cybrosys.com.